So Bailey, sitting here, I don't think I've really had you in front of a camera before, but it's been a really good season for you. You've had a good few seasons minus the injury.
Yeah.
But time's come to move on, and you couldn't have asked for a better move really in terms of going to full-time football. So I guess from our point of view, questions we all want to know are what you're going to miss, what you're excited about going on to in the future.
Well, first of all, I couldn't thank the club enough for what they've done for me. Been here for now 4 years now. Made my debut in 2021, and some of the memories that I've created in the changing rooms, on the pitch, with the fans, the players. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better non-league club that I started with, and just all the memories that I've come up with this place. I've absolutely loved every single minute coming here, every Saturday coming here, having banter with all the lads, all the fans. It's just been it's been brilliant.
And moving into full-time football, you couldn't have asked for much more really.
No, and it's something that I've always wanted since I come into non-league. I've always thought of playing every week here, playing at Mosley, getting my name around, trying to score some goals, even though I didn't score that many, but 7 goals. But no, I've always wanted to go back into the full-time game, and at this point, I just think it's right. It's the right move. I'm only 22, and I just think it's the right opportunity right now. So yeah.
And you've worked with quite a few players who've moved on into full-time football as well, and you must have seen recently with Devon being at Curzon and then moving on to Accrington Stanley recently. Must be a bit of a boost for you seeing the players go and make that next step and get into not just full-time football like you are now, but potentially move on afterwards into the Football League as well. If you
played with Dev for about 2 years. Played with the likes of Deck Evans, Freddie Sass that have all moved on, and playing with all these players, inspiration to me now that I need to go and kick on and kick my career on. And I feel like going to the club that I'm going to will progress my future and hopefully kick on from there even more. But like the players that I played with here, been some unbelievable players, even Andy Keogh and Freddie Sass and everything, which it's been a great experience playing with these players. And
so finish on 100 games. I couldn't be happier that you finished on 100, because we've had a few that have gone on 149 and missed that big number, but really good. I felt like I did you over a little bit last week, putting your goals on there for 7 goals, but from my point of view, it's been a pleasure watching you play football. Such a great football player to watch play, especially this season. From your point of view, what's been your highlight? What's been your best games? What's the one that you look back on and think, I love that game?
Well, the one game that stands out in my head right now is this game this season. It was at Whitby away, the FA Cup, when I come back from my injury and only meant to be playing 20 minutes. And then we went into extra time, and then so altogether I must have played about 60 minutes, which I don't think Chloe was too happy with. But came on, scored, assisted, and then scored a penalty. That game stands out in my head with one of the best games. And then I've been here for years now, played in some great games, like countless games. I can't even think off the top of my head right now, to be honest. But no, we've had some really good times here. I've had a great time here, to be honest.
And 7 goals, it was on there. We've talked about it with David a lot in terms of you don't score enough goals sometimes, but you get a lot of assists in there as well. You create a lot of goals. But out of those 7 goals, favourite goal?
Favourite goal? Wow. I'd probably have to go with this season again for some reason, for the Whitby game, for just coming on and with the impact and scoring straight away. When we were 2-0 down, coming on, scoring straight away in about 5 minutes when I come on. That goal probably stands out to me, and the whole game stands out to me, to be fair. But my other goals, like scoring against Runcorn away, and then my other 5 goals, I can't remember where they were.
I know 2, Bootle away, Ramy at home in the cup.
Oh yeah, Bootle and Ramy.
2 good goals then once.
Yeah, Bootle was a good goal. And but yeah, hopefully kicking on with my career now. Start picking up a few more goals and a few more assists, and getting up like I do in every game, to be fair, getting up and down, giving my all, and
Most people talk about you as being one of the best midfielders in the league, and to see where you've come from in that time, you've got to be proud of that. I mean, it's all your hard work. You've worked with some good players, some good coaching staff, good manager, but you've got to be pleased that people now look at you. And I think Andrew Simpson at the beginning of the season, Simo on Sports, his name is, called you out as his player to watch in the non-league paper for our league this year. So you've got to be proud that that's sort of where you've come to in such a short time.
Yeah, I'm very proud of that, to be fair. And I've always believed in my ability, to be fair. of being one of the best players on the pitch with my ability. And yeah, I've always worked hard. Always liked, like you've seen in these past 100 games, I love a tackle and everything. And no, yeah, I've always believed in my ability, and I know that I can move on and hopefully keep progressing. But like I said, I can't thank this club enough what they've given to me and what they've done for me, and all the fans and all the players and the staff, and it's been brilliant.
Hard to pick. I've just done it to someone else, but hard to put someone on the spot. But who's your favourite player that you've played with here?
Wow.
And you can't pick Shep or Sherrod because I know they're mates.
No, for a best player who felt like a dad for me at this club, to be fair, at the points, I'd probably have to go with Andy Keogh. We've played with him for about 3-4 seasons. Just a model, just a great role model, to be fair, being around every day, the changing rooms, looking after all the players. But this season, I've never felt so close with a changing room, to be fair. Like the likes of you just said, don't mention them then, but Shep, Shearer, Jack, Maro, who I see a lot outside of football too. And yeah, I've played with some great players, but if I were naming one person, I'd probably have to go with Andy Keogh there.
And sad times to move on. Going to miss the fans who've backed you all the way.
Yeah.
Like you've said, it's been a real good experience. But I guess on behalf of everyone else, it's been a pleasure watching you play football.
Yeah.
Before we finish, we've got an award for you that we're going to give you at the next time you're down at the ground to celebrate your 100 games. But I guess it's quite a remarkable achievement. I try and say it to everybody, but to hit 100 games for a non-league football club, and this club who's had tens of thousands of players have played from, you're the 138th, I think, who made it that number. That should be something that you should be really proud of, and it's a special achievement.
And so I'm so proud of that, to be fair. Playing 100 games, and in any level, playing 100 games at any team, I think is a great achievement. But being here every season, I'm just like, for my first season, I remember my first season, I was like, I absolutely love it here, and I want to get as many games as I can under my belt. And reaching that 100 games the other day, that was just, I was so proud of that, to be fair. My family were proud. My family come every week. A lot of my friends come every week, come watching. And yeah, the fans, like, the best fans I've played under, to be fair, at home and away. Unbelievable. And the staff and everyone's been great, to be fair.
Well, good luck, and hopefully you're not going to be a stranger and come back and visit us at some point.
Yeah, I definitely will be.
Cheers, Bailey.
No.